there energy in the room? Perfect. Split in half. Give the first half to wonderful George.Bugden.
Hello, how's everyone doing? We all good? Fantastic. My name is George.Bugden and I've got a condition called autism. Thank you. So, for those of you that don't know what autism is, basically it's an excuse to know everything about dinosaurs at the age of 28. And yeah, being autistic, I do struggle with communication and interacting with other people. To give you an example, I used to find it difficult to interact with my old manager because he was a dickhead. One thing about being autistic, especially in recent years, one thing that's absolutely confused me is, when did being autistic become cool? Like, when did this invisible disability become the #1 hot asset you could use to describe yourself and everyone could love you straight away? I just don't understand. Alright, I wasn't expecting an after that reaction. But yeah, I just don't understand it, because like, I mean, for me, I've always thought autism was like the most popular, unpopular disability that is out there, because like, our problems are absolutely nothing compared to other disabilities. Like, for example, people with dyslexia, they can't read and write. People with dyspraxia, they can't move properly. People with ADHD, they just don't give a fuck. Yeah, yes, one thing that is true, people with autism, we do have lots of hobbies and interests. For me, I like photography, I like listening to music, I enjoy cooking. In fact, last night in the history of world cuisines, I made the world's best sausages and mash. That was a banger. And also, I'm a huge film, TV fanatic. Specifically, I like to watch David Attenborough documentaries. Because he can say anything and make it sound super interesting. Like, even a sentence like this can make you so invested. And on top of the cliff, with the best view in the world, the seagull. Yes, David Attenborough's first bit. Oh, I fucked that up, sorry. But don't we just love that voice? I mean, could you imagine David Attenborough on a night out at like the BBC staff Christmas party? And Sally Nugent is making out with Hugh Edwards from the 6 o'clock news. It's something she's probably going to regret the next morning. Oh, you really like that? It's a funny world we live in, and quite a terrifying place at times. So this leads on to my next subject on phobias, because I do generally believe that phobias is something that each of us can relate to. For example, some people are afraid of snakes, some people are afraid of spiders, some people are afraid of Donald Trump going for re-election. I mean, the list can go on. But even I've got a weird, unusual phobia. Do you want to know what that is?
Yeah!
So I have a weird, unusual phobia of people dressed up and wearing Halloween masks.
Yeah, I'm scared.
I know, right? Because the reason why I'm afraid of people dressed up wearing Halloween masks is you don't know who they are and they probably want to murder you. So you can imagine my reaction when my parents dragged me to Disneyland Paris to get a picture of Mickey Mouse. So when it comes to Mickey Mouse, I think you're in safe hands and there's no need to run. It's only if Mickey Mouse goes, ha that's when you need to run. I'll leave you, thank you. I'll leave you with this. I'll leave you with two fun random facts that have no connection to each other whatsoever. So, you might find it hard to believe that octopuses have 3 hearts, but what I also think you might have a hard time believing is that at one point, I actually had a hairline. And I tell you right now, I wasn't confident being bald to begin with. I didn't want to be like one of those guys with a really bad comb over, so I thought, sod it, let's make this look as shiny as a Twix wrapper. I do remember the first time I shaved my hair off completely. I remember thinking to myself, mate, everyone's going to look at me like I'm Jason Statham. But in reality, I just ended up looking like a young hipster version of Harry Hill. Well, I hope that was an enjoyable 5 minutes of your life. I've been George Bugden. You've been amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, George Bugden, everybody. Give him a drink. George will buy him a drink.